Hey, welcome to a great episode of TBH. Your Master Mike, Mixmaster Michael, whatever. Christian
Michael?
Messere.
I don't think we have a Michael on this show.
Dude, how do you get this wrong? We went over it before. It was, to be honest, he's like 2BH. What the hell is 2BH?
Yeah, seriously. 2BH.
Listen, that's 3 words to remember this late at night now.
What does the H stands for?
Honest. Do you not know how to spell honest?
Hockey.
Why didn't you say honest? Who does that?
Fernando, apparently.
It's like, hey, did you guys see MT television? No.
You said music, television, vision?
Yeah. I was trying to... Yeah.
I watched the National FL the other day. It was pretty good.
Yeah. I wish I knew what NASA's...
Hey, that was cool.
So what's going on? Did you guys have a good Valentine's Day?
Yeah. How about you, man?
No, we just stayed home.
Hey, man, I invited you for sushi, bro.
I know. The wife was a little ill, so...
I know. But next time you should join us. It's actually like 2 blocks from my house, and the people there know us, so we get crazy discounts all the time.
Nice. What's the place called?
Crazy Rockin' Sushi.
All right.
You guys become that couple that knows everybody now?
Just in that one sushi joint, yeah.
No, dude, it's like a disease, dude. My parents used to do it all the time. They'd be like, "Oh, we're gonna go to this restaurant because we know the owners," and they didn't know the owners. It was actually a waiter.
Oh my God.
It's really nice.
But when they talk to people, it's like, "Oh, it's el dueño," you know.
It's el dueño.
Those are the owners, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, whatever, dude. Just give me a good tip.
Oh, let's go talk to them. Oh, no, they're busy right now.
Yeah, can you introduce us? Oh, I don't know about that.
No, but I could introduce you to this waiter. Hey, what's it?
No, he's a great waiter. He's a great waiter. It's almost like the owner. That's what they got.
Yeah, right. And then it's like, so how's Carl? It's like, who's Carl? You know, from Carl's Jr., you know?
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, that's good. You guys are transitioning over to a couple that knows everybody.
Yeah, old fartdom. Yeah, that's us.
Old fartdom.
You guys seen any good movies lately?
I did. But
which
actually, Fernando, I want you to say the topic because then I want to talk about this movie.
It's well, listen. The reason why I bring it up is because I feel like there was a very good movie that was really underrated, and I was kind of scared to watch it to watch it because I didn't know if it was gonna be good or not.
Twilight.
And it's called Book of not. It was The Book of Life. Have you guys seen that with the cartoon?
The Book of Life.
Isn't that based off a book?
Yeah.
Is it about life?
It's about life, but it's the Mexican tradition of Dia de los Muertos.
Oh, no, that looks like crap.
No, hold on.
That looks like crap.
It's a great movie, and especially because the Dia de los Muertos is so popularized, so like commercialized now.
Yeah.
That's really lost the true meaning of it.
Yeah.
This
What's
one
the true
actually
meaning?
dives into what it means. Well, in Mexico, in the society, they really do. They don't look at death as death. They look at death as an extension of your next chapter in the world.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, you died in the world, but you live on, and if you're a good person, you're gonna live on and always like pretty much party.
Yeah.
So on November 2nd, you get
Party,
to be
huh?
remembered. Well, yeah, you get to be remembered by the people that love you, and if you get forgotten or people forget about you, then you're condemned to the land of the damned. So that's like a subpart. That's pretty much hell. What's sad is that the culture itself, like the Aztec culture or the native culture of Mexico, is becoming more and more Halloweenish. So they're losing pretty much the essence of that, which is beautiful if you really think about it. And the movie pretty much goes like, don't forget this. This is actually a really good point in how you should look at death and how you should look at the afterlife. So the movie was really good. I saw it with the kids.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, it made me cry like 3 times because.
Oh my gosh.
It was really beautiful. I really recommend it. But that's why I was so passionate to bring up good movies. Along with that, have you guys ever seen a movie called Kick-Ass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Gut instinct when you saw the trailer, if you weren't a guy, was pretty much, it's a stupid movie. Then when you sat down and actually saw the movie, it was really surprisingly good. It had death, it had death, and like you were like, wow, this movie is really, really good. So I wanted to bring up the whole point of like, what movies have you guys seen that have like made you really happy that you saw it, even though in your head you were already convinced it wasn't going to be a good movie?
Yeah.
Have you guys just?
Well, I just watched one, and for the sake of me, because I have to edit this later, please let's just stick to talking about one or two movies, Chris. Let's not mention every movie we've ever seen, okay?
Okay.
Because he'll just go on a rampage, and then I'm like, I gotta find images for all this now. But I just
there
watched.
is 25 movies that I want to mention.
I got my top 50 movies.
Yeah.
No, I actually just watched one.
Paper because I can't talk about those.
Yeah. Like 2 days ago, I watched a movie that I thought was going to be really stupid. Neighbors with Seth Rogen and Rose Byrne and Zac Efron, and I saw the editing and like the advertising for this, and I thought, man, this movie's gonna be dumb, like college humor stuff, really dumb. But
Okay.
I sat
Well,
down.
you saw Efron and your brain went, oh, I want to see it all that much.
You know what though? I watched the movie and I was so excited and happy by the time it was done that I insisted that my wife watch it, so we watched it again together.
Wow.
And it
You
was
did a double
really
take,
good.
huh?
And you know what? Zac Efron, dude, all the way. I'm a fan. I'm convinced. I'm in. Let's do it.
Really?
Yeah, no joke.
Isn't he the kid from the basketball movies? Those high school basketball movies?
High School Musical.
High school basketball thing.
Yeah.
You don't know the name, Chris. You know you have a poster of him in your bedroom.
I don't know the name. I figured you would, Fernando, since you have kids. So.
No, thank God my daughter moved out. They're old now, considered the old movies.
Oh,
I do know the other one. Trust me, it's not a fun household when you know most of the songs of a movie.
Yeah.
You know what-
really? I know. Yeah.
You know what show
Gotta
always
let it go.
annoyed me? I never seen this show in person, but like I heard about it and I was like, all right, kids shouldn't watch this. Degrassi or some crap like that.
Degrassi, yeah.
Holy crap, dude! Like they're like, oh yeah, so I like that guy, so I think I'm gonna go bone him. Oh yeah, but you should. It's like what? No, Canada.
Wasn't that a MTV first like drama movie or drama show?
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I think it was.
It only sounds like that. Half of their audience boned and had a kid, and they put it on TV. So I'm just guessing they did that.
I mean, I guess they were supposed to show like true lies and like true like stuff that people go through, the kids. But I mean, come on, dude. For those who haven't gone through it, you're only opening up a can of worms. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Well, look, I recommend this movie. It's you walk into it thinking it's gonna be another Seth Rogen funny dumb movie, but you actually watch it and walk out and say, you know what, that was actually a really good romantic comedy. And it was really good. And I hate yeah, dude, and I hate those movies, but it was like the perfect balance. It was good. It was really good. You guys should watch it. And
You, Chris, have you come across any movies that?
Do you know what, dude? There's so many.
Oh god.
I will say this.
Luke, editing this out, dude.
All right, get ready, Luke. You got a pen? I'm gonna start throwing some names out there. No, but years and years and years ago, back in the day, Fernando and I went to go to the movies when we were young, and we saw this movie called The Others.
Oh.
I didn't think much about it, but holy crap, dude! What a crazy movie! The one with the woman who's in a dark old house, has two kids. You know, they can't see the light, and then I'll just ruin the ending. She was dead at the time.
She was dead the entire time.
Let's be honest. If you haven't seen this movie by now, there's no reason for you to rent it anymore.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. But holy crap, dude! I remember walking out of that movie like I think it was the first time where I was like really thinking about the movie after I left the movie theater. Like, how crazy was that? Like, you know, now all the movies do stupid stuff like that, but I think back in the day was like new.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't that right after The Sixth Sense or something, or right around the same time?
I think it's about the same time.
Yeah, like they were getting into that. But that movie, I was not expecting her to be dead. That's all I'm saying. It blew my mind, dude.
I thought you were gonna talk about Clueless, dude.
Oh, dude, that's a good movie, dude. Good satire.
Same with the you guys seen The Departed?
No, I have not.
Surprise! You saw The Departed, Fernando, right?
Of course, dude. That's an awesome movie, dude.
All right, let's ruin it for Luke real quick. When Leonardo DiCaprio gets shot in the elevator, holy crap! I did not see that coming.
Is that with John Travolta?
No, Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, okay.
Leonardo. It's like freaking everybody that decided. They just called somebody one day and they were like, "Hey, Jack, you want to do a movie?"
Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well. So it was a great movie.
One of the Baldwin brothers, right?
Yeah. I think the good one.
Yeah. It was great. That was a great movie.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's in your wheelhouse, Luke, because it's one of those like mobster movies.
Okay.
And it's actually a Japanese movie, believe it or not. Did you guys know that? It was a Japanese movie before it was made with Leonardo and all them.
Really?
Yeah. And then apparently, because Japanese do it a little bit better than everybody else.
Of course.
They know how to make movies, by the way.
They do.
Honestly, they do.
Yeah, the movie, the Japanese film is way better than this one.
Huh.
Because it's got more symbolism in it. So, you know what, at the end where they see a rat?
Yeah.
Like, in the Japanese one, they don't even tell you what happened to the characters. You just see a bunch of rats roaming around everywhere. And it's kind of symbolizing that they pretty much ratted each other out.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
If it isn't, I don't need corrections from people that listen to this podcast.
Episode 35.
In the 56th minute of the movie, someone said this, and it therefore translates into that.
Yeah.
Have you seen the movie Grandma's Boy?
Yeah.
I saw it with my grandma at the movie theaters.
You would.
So yeah, it was great. It didn't. I wasn't like trying to be cool or anything. It's just that we had to pick up Jackie from the movie theater, my sister, when she was working there, and then she was like, "Yeah, I get off in like 30 minutes." So I was like, "All right, well, we'll just go see this movie, I guess." And she was.
I have to ask, what did she think? What did she think of when they're all the grandmas are high?
She was laughing.
Did she ever like?
She was laughing because the guy tries to take something out of the oven and he burned himself. So she thought that was like the funniest thing.
No, that would be the only grandma that would get that movie, by the way.
Yeah. And I was like, all right, that's kind of cool. She was laughing at it. Good thing like nothing sexual came out.
Oh God.
Getting high with your.
Well, we used to watch WWF together, and she'll know like Triple H and The Rock and all that stuff.
It's like a soap opera.
It is a soap opera. It is. It really is.
Yeah. By the way, it got crazy. I don't follow it that much anymore, but like I'll like watch like the main events like sometimes if I could find them, and it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, apparently they finally came out with saying that they do interviews with Stone Cold Steve Austin apparently has a podcast.
Yeah, a few of those guys have one.
But where they break character, where they're not the wrestler, they're not the wrestler persona. They're more like, so like when you hit Triple H with the chair and it went bad, what did you do that time? Well, we're supposed to hit each other with they go into detail on what they were supposed to do. And they're like, whoa, dude, you guys are actually talking about being like fake.
What'd you think? Like, oh man, he really hit him out of nowhere with that chair that magically popped out of nowhere.
Well, dude, they don't really acknowledge it. Like, if you ever see them on other things, it wasn't until recently that McMahon let them actually talk about what they do on stage, basically. You know?
Wait, but are you telling me that Kurt Angle was fake?
No, Kurt Angle was real.
Cause He had such attitude. I was like, yeah, stick with it, Kurt. Tell him.
Well, did you guys see? Did you guys hear about like the latest Royal Rumble that just happened?
Mm-mm.
Okay, it just
Heard
and
a little bit about it. I just haven't heard like the whole
I'll,
thing.
I'll
What
tell
happened?
I'll tell you in a minute and a half. Go for it, Luke. Time me and find a Royal Rumble pick while you're at it.
Oh god.
So okay, so there's this guy named Roman Reigns, right? He's like the cousin of like The Rock or something like that. Now, mind you, for all those nerds who are listening that like WWF, I don't really know much about it, but here's from what I got out of it. So like they went to the Royal Rumble was held in Philly. Philly is a place where everyone's like loyal wrestling fans. Like you can't BS the fans there in Philly. So
Yeah,
they go.
wasn't ECW made there basically?
Yeah. So they go and they fight there. Now, at around like they start the Royal Rumble starts, right? It's going great. It's going great. You know the guy who always goes like yes, yes, yes. What's that guy's name?
Yeah.
The yes guy. Well, he
Yeah.
goes in it. He gets thrown out like halfway in the middle. So everyone's like, "What the heck?" Because they were expecting him to win the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
He doesn't win the Royal Rumble, right? They keep fighting. The last four people in the Royal Rumble, it's like Kane, The Big Show,
What?
this guy named Roman Reign, and some other dude. And it's like, dude, this is like freaking 2015. This ain't like 1997 where you have Kane.
Seriously.
It's like, what the heck, right? Somehow this guy, at the end of the Royal Rumble, he pushes everyone out of the ring, like both of them at one time. Dude, the fans start booing, not because he's a bad guy, because they just didn't like the product at all. They start going
Really?
nuts. If you could find it, it's on YouTube. It's like almost embarrassing. The Rock tries to come out and tries to help like his cousin, right? And because I guess some guys attacked him, and he comes out, and then he lifts the guy hand up. This guy just won the Royal Rumble. The fans start booing The Rock and the guy.
Wow.
He's not.
What?
His character's not a bad guy or anything. They just were so unhappy with the results. They're calling this the worst Royal Rumble ever.
Wow.
What?
Oh, yeah, it's nuts, dude. It's nuts. The thing is that now the main guy goes to WrestleMania to fight for the WWF title,
Yeah.
and everyone's pissed off because he won the match.
Oh, that's right. Because didn't McMahon come out and said we're gonna redo the Royal Rumble or something like that? Like they were gonna redo the Royal Rumble and
Oh, I
give
don't
it to
know.
somebody else because they weren't happy. I thought I saw a clip of that.
No
That's what I
way.
heard about.
No, I don't know,
Rumble.
but it was like, dude, if you could just find the clip, everyone starts booing. Like like there was almost a riot because they just didn't like the
What?
product of it.
Wow.
It was awesome.
That's pretty epic. I like that.
Yeah. I mean, and some people are saying like WWF knew this was going to cause a lot of like commotion, so they did it because bad publicity
Is
is
publicity.
good. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
publicity. So they know that Philly is a diehard wrestling fan,
Yeah.
and they did it there. So it's kind of like, did they do it on purpose?
By the
But
way,
this,
trivia, because that's what I'm here for. Do you know who
yes,
coined that phrase? All publicity is good publicity.
Melvin Monroe's, what's her name?
No, the Gene Simmons of Kiss.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he's like,
Really?
well, people think we worship the devil, and so they buy our albums. Whatever. He didn't give a crap. He's like, I want to be the next Coca-Cola.
Dude,
Nice.
he pretty much is. Have you
Yeah.
seen him? Like,
He seriously is. This stuff was on
dude,
everything.
I because of him, I kind of want to go to the Rio football game because he sponsors Kiss, the LA Kiss.
Yeah.
I want. Sorry guys, I want to go see it.
Yeah, he
Okay.
wanted.
Whenever I come
Tito's.
back to California, we're going. By the way,
Oh
sorry,
my
I should
God.
let you know.
Oh my
Alright.
gosh.
I'm taking both of you.
Just FaceTime me, like.
Yeah.
No, you're coming with me, dude. I'm getting you fired from both of your jobs, and you're coming with me. Well, not from the cap, but from the night job, dude. You're
All right, let's do it. Well, what is it like on Saturday nights or something?
I don't know. I just saw the.
He just has it as a background to his computer. You know when you're a true fan.
Anyways, Well, that's that, dude. Well,
All right.
I don't know how this went to WWF, but yeah.
Whatever. Well, let's take a break and then we'll come back and we'll keep talking. Yeah.
All right, let's see it.
All right. Let's take a break. We'll be back.
Hello and welcome to another edition of TBH. Chris here. We got Luke
Good job,
on the mic.
Good job, Chris.
Hey, let's redo that again.
No,
Hey,
no.
One more time. All right. Anyways, and of course, the one and only on base Fernando. Dude, I was waiting for that. I knew you were going to do something like that. Worship. What the heck, dude? All right, I want to change subject. Worship. What is worship? With trying to get through this without laughing.
I don't think Luke can pull this off, dude.
Okay, so we're not going to have Luke in this discussion for the next, 2 minutes.
No, I'm good. Just go. Oh, God.
3 ways, I sometimes feel for Fernando. And here's why. Oh, worship. Drums, guitar, bass. That's all people think about, right?
Where's this going, dude?
But there's got to be different ways of worshiping, right, Luke?
Yeah.
Fernando, you don't have to play an instrument. You don't have to be the best singer in the world.
Amen.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about 3 ways. No, 3 ways of probably worshiping God that it doesn't have to include an instrument or a voice. Honestly. We can't all be like Luke.
What did I do?
Yeah, well, you're freaking Mozart, dude. You know
You're
all the
freaking
instruments.
Mozart over here. So,
have you heard my voice? It sounds like a crackling kid.
well, here's the thing.
You're
You know
still
what?
on cue.
I actually never finished.
And I also bring this up because someone got in trouble.
It's my cats. Don't worry.
I don't know, dude. Your cats could talk.
Go on, Chris.
All right, 3 ways. One of them, and obviously you guys know there's like 1,000,001 ways, obviously. But I'm gonna bring up the ones that are not even remotely no one would ever think about, and it's a way of worshiping God. Number 1, could you guys guess?
Cleaning toilets.
Of course, no. Not dressing like Miley Cyrus.
What? Are you serious?
Just kidding. But I am not. Dress modestly. I'm looking at you, Fernando. Sometimes you wear those tight shorts.
Yeah. Sometimes you make the bun out of your shirt and it exposes your belly.
And it's not always about the bass, dude. It's not always about the bass. Dress modestly. Would you guys agree?
You know what? I agree 100%, and I have a story for this. I used to do worship at another church,
Okay.
and I had a girl who would dress slutty, and so one day I talked to her and I said, you know what? Let's call her Shaniqua, and I said, you know what, Shaniqua? Maybe you should dress a little bit more modestly, because if you stand up here, the people, they're going to look at you, they're going to try to worship God, and then they're going to see you and they'll be like, damn. And then they're not going to worship God, especially because it's a youth service, and, those youths got their hormones going crazy. And she's like, she took crazy offense. Her mom got involved and got offended that I said that she should change the way she dresses for worship. And I was like, wow. Let's start with the fact that Shaniqua's mom was also dressed a little bit scandalously. And I was like, hey, you know what? Maybe she doesn't have to worship at all. How about she sits down until you guys learn what wardrobe for worship should be? And then I got in trouble for that, but whatever.
Burn. And here's the thing. I think we could all agree come as you are to church. We're not saying don't wear something like that. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying one way of worshiping God, it's by dressing modestly. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying don't dress. If you want to dress like Miley Cyrus, go for it. You can do whatever you want. But I'm just saying one way that you could worship God is by dressing nice.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
it's all about just taking the attention, not pointing it at you, but at him, right?
Yeah, exactly. Another way, number two.
Fernando.
Fernando with that short
Sorry,
short.
guys. I'll stop wearing Speedo when we show up.
I saw that music video of Anaconda you did.
Is it because I'm black? You guys are making these jokes. Come on.
No. Here's one for Luke. How about you get all that anger out of your system? No, here's another way of worshiping God. How about just like, when you worship God, like let go of all anger and all jealousy and all that mumbo jumbo.
Yeah.
It really is a way, I may not have like crazy guitar skills, but hey, maybe I'm good at letting go of things. And that is one way of worshiping God. What do you think, Fernando?
Mama, we're recording.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I mean, it works.
An angry goose coming around.
Yeah, you got to take out all the jealousy too. And if you play in a worship group, what that means is if someone else is doing a solo, you don't got to do a solo along with them. You know what I mean?
You mean I can't do a drum solo in the middle of a guitar solo?
Look, one time for Christmas, we planned out this crazy entrance to this song, and it was supposed to be like this big epic, and they were doing a play, and it matched with the play, and then the lead worship leader, he's like, "Hey, Luke, during this part, you got 8 measures. Can you do something amazing there, and just really just let it flow?" I'm like, "Cool, I could work something out. You guys know me. I'm not one for like showboating. Like, check out all my mad skills."
What? No.
No, only when I'm teaching you. Then I'm like, dude, it's easy. Yeah. Come on, look what all I'm doing. Look, come on, you can't even hit the note.
Yeah, next thing you know, you start busting the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers solo.
Well, so I'm like,
the solo.
Yeah. Yes. So we practiced, and I got it down, and I got every note down, and we arranged it so that everybody would join in. And then like when it came to the time, and that moment came, and I hit that first note, and then one of the singers comes out, and he says, "I'm gonna read Psalm 46."
No.
And he read the psalm during that part, and you know what I said? I said, "You know what? That's fine." And I let him do it, and I didn't do a solo. I said, "I'm not gonna take away. Let that be what happens, and if it ministers to people, so be it. That's fine by me. I can't. Obviously, a little bit of me was like, hey, what a jerk face. What the heck? You could have told me you were gonna do that, then I wouldn't do this. You know what I mean? Yes, get my hopes up."
I didn't spend all last night working on this crazy stuff.
We weren't here till midnight practicing so that you could whoop out Psalm 46 and be like, the Spirit told me to interrupt what we're doing right now. But
that's all done that time.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, number 3. And again, there's a million and one things, but this one, it's one that pretty much you never hear. But it's pretty much way of worshiping. Pray for people. Pray for everyone. The president, the cops. I don't know, the city council, people like that.
Yeah. That they be removed. Is that what we're praying for?
Yeah.
Is that no? Is that a no? I feel like
we're praying. Well, we're pretty much praying so like there could be an
uprising,
peacefulness. Yeah, and just like good stuff.
Yeah.
And I get all of this because I was reading my devotional on 1 Timothy 2, and that's where I got all this mumbo jumbo. But I felt like sharing because I had nothing else to talk about, honestly.
Well, you Bible words there, devotional.
I know. It's kind of weird.
Okay, I like the preachy Chris. Actually, you know what my favorite thing is when you do your devotional and you put it up on Facebook. It really inspires. All joking aside, I think that's a great way of worshiping God because there's certain times where I'm like, dude, what's up, Chris up to? And I look at your Facebook, you're like, yeah, I was doing my devotional. This is what inspired me because I was stuck in traffic and I wanted to kill somebody, but I didn't kill anybody because I thought of God. I was like, oh, that's a good point.
It's real. It's real. You know what I don't like is when people, and I'm not gonna name names of anybody who does this. I might throw up a picture of them, but whatever. When they sit there, like, when you're in traffic, you gotta smile and look around and be like, thank you, God, for this traffic. I'm not gonna do that. I'm sorry. That feels wrong. So what I could do is use that time wisely, of course, like you're saying, but not lie to myself and be like, yes, I want to be late to work.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to get yelled at again. That's great. I need that.
I need that write-up.
Yeah, I need that warning
At
on my
least-
file.
Oh gosh. No, but I mean, that's my three things, and I think we could end it at that.
So, let's take a break.
Yes. Let's talk about nerdy stuff in the next segment.
Yeah, we'll be back. We'll be right back. See you guys soon. Alright, welcome everybody to Be Honest. Oh, I made it. Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Chris, stop laughing, and Fernando, laugh more. God, it's a good intro I just did right there.
Yeah, it's it.
Oh God.
I think whatever you're drinking, dude, you gotta hook it up with it.
Dude, it's just a straight French cognac, or no, brandy. I don't know what. Well, welcome back, guys. So recently on the news, it was revealed that Marvel worked out a deal with Sony to include Spider-Man in their cinematic universe. And now the big question is, will Marvel get rid of Andrew Garfield, drop everything that's been done, and start all over? What do you guys
I
think?
hope they don't. I like Garfield.
You like Garfield?
I think it's funny, dude.
Yeah.
I think what Tobey Maguire was lacking is the sarcastic attribute of Spider-Man.
Okay, so
Spider-Man's super sarcastic. Dude.
Spider-Man is super sarcastic. Yeah, it's true. Peter Parker is, yeah, and Andrew Garfield really did do sarcastic very well. Chris?
True.
Yeah, I disagree.
So,
I don't like the whole little kid. And you know what? It's because I'm getting older, and I guess I want to see myself as Spider-Man as a kid. So it's like I'm not digging that guy, Garfield guy.
Well, how'd you feel about his performance? Did you like him as Spider-Man?
I did not like him as Spider-Man, but I understood where they were going with it and what they wanted to accomplish with it. So, but it's not. Again, it was. I mean, I think it has to do with age. Like, I don't know. I want to see someone older play Spider-Man, not some young kid. You know.
Well, but the thing
From
is
high
that like in the Marvel
But
movies,
Spider-Man
like
is supposed to be in the comics. He's this young kid, regardless of.
actually no, Spider-Man in the comics is a college professor.
Well, now, but like when they first start the origins, he
Oh
was
yeah.
always a young kid.
Well, here's the thing, like in the Marvel universe, like Tony Stark is in his 40s, Steve Rogers is in his like late 30s, Thor is like 1,000, you know, Hulk is like an old geezer. You know what I mean? Even Black Widow is still a little bit older, you know. So maybe it'd be cool to have a young kid in there. You know what I mean?
And if they do, that's fine, but not him though. I just didn't like him.
I did think he was too cool to be Spider-Man. Like
Yeah.
he was good as Spider-Man when he's wearing the outfit, but as Peter Parker, he's not a nerd. He's like a total hip guy. Like I don't buy that, you know. I don't buy that he would be made fun of.
Yeah.
As a nerd.
Kids like that don't get they don't get made fun of. Trust me, I know.
I know. Look. I was in high school and I had glasses.
Yeah.
And Harry Potter had just come out. I know what it means to get made fun of.
Oh yeah.
And
He did look like Harry Potter, dude. It's hard to say, dude.
No, correction. Harry Potter looked like me. I came first. All right. I'm older.
Well, when was the thing written? I don't know.
It's like in 2000. Okay, I was already.
Oh really?
Like, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, dude. Like, come on. I came first. You probably saw a picture of me online and was like, "Damn, I want my main character to be like that."
I doubt it, dude.
I doubt.
I doubt it, because we didn't have online like we have now.
No. But
No.
you know what? I don't want Peter Parker anymore. I'm done.
What do you mean?
Really?
You guys know I love Spider-Man, but I'm done with Peter Parker.
But he's part of the Avengers.
Well, what I want to see is I don't know if you guys know, but there's the Ultimate Spider-Man, and he's a kid, half black, half Puerto Rican kid named Miles Morales. And
Isn't he the gay kid though?
No. And he's like 13, and he gets his powers at an early age. He doesn't even know how he gets them. And then the only reason he decides to become Spider-Man is because he sees Spider-Man fight the Green Goblin, and Spider-Man dies, and he knows that he could have stepped in and helped him, but he didn't want to reveal himself. So then he dons the persona of the Ultimate Spider-Man. And he's got totally different powers. He can like camouflage, and it's pretty awesome. I want to see that kid. I want to see that 13-year-old boy, because all of the Avengers are old folks, and I want to see a little boy sit there and be like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. You guys are all old and lame, and I'm a little kid. Let's do it.
Okay, I see what you're saying there, but then I don't think that would go with the actual comic books of the Avengers, right?
No, not with the Civil War stuff. No.
Yeah, so they can't go that route, right?
I don't know, but there's a strong push.
All right, so then knowing that they're gonna go towards like the comic book way with storytelling and everything, what do you want to see? What type of Spider-Man do you want?
Dump them. Let's get someone new, someone unknown, or.
No, oh, you're saying dump Garfield?
Yeah, like if they're gonna do Peter Parker, dump him, get rid of all of it. It sucked.
Because yeah, exactly. We want no connections with the other Spider-Man movies. With any.
They were terrible.
Yeah.
The last ones were way better than the Tobey Maguire ones.
Hey, look, you said you liked that one movie, The Day of the Dead or whatever.
Yeah, Book of Life. Thank you for making fun of my cough. Thanks for that, buddy. You really pay attention there, buddy. So, appreciate that.
Like, are we really going to take advice from someone who likes the Book of Life?
No. Get this here, man. Don't make fun of my movies.
To be fair, we haven't seen it. And,
so you guys have no place to stand.
I mean, we do. We do.
We have the commercial.
Yeah.
I think it's more than enough.
I basically saw it.
No, just kidding. I'm sure it's a great movie.
Yeah. It's just like
I'll tell Justin to make you watch it, and you'll watch it. Justin will be like, "See, you gotta watch it." And you'll be like, "All right, it's a great movie. I told you first."
Dude, yeah, 6 months from now, you're going to see a post from me on Facebook. Like, oh, what a great movie this was.
The moral of the story is that they should recast Peter Parker.
Well, yeah, I don't know why you would want to tie everything together from the old movies, though.
Yeah.
Just make it new.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, I get that. I totally get it. But if you're going to keep the fact that they haven't introduced Spider-Man to the Marvel universe, I guess you can recast it and not have a problem. I really don't see the connection with Spider-Man going into the Marvel world right now.
Mm-hmm.
But if there was a connection there, I would say keep Garfield, because I do think he's good. But I don't think he wants to, from what I've heard, from what I read online, I don't think he wants to be typecast as the next Spider-Man, though.
Yeah. Well,
like,
the thing is, here's the other thing. Like, I really don't. In my heart of hearts, I don't want Spider-Man in there at all. Because look, he's another witty character, just like Tony Stark, just like Steve Rogers, just like Thor, just like Loki, just like Star-Lord, just like what's Zoe Saldana's character, Gamora, just like all the other ones. They're all like witty. Like that whole universe is filled with witty people. Like, dude, I just want an idiot in there. That's all I want. Like a little kid who has no idea what's happening, and he's like, I can't keep up with this, and then he just doesn't try.
But don't make it beat Spider-Man, though.
That's why. Make it the ultimate Spider-Man. Bam. He even wears a better outfit. It's like black and has red on it. It's so badass.
Oh, that's what that is. You know, Marcy and me are into Funko Pops. You guys know what those are?
Is that another
little
YouTube
figurines.
thing? Oh, okay.
They're little figurines. Like, they're like bobbleheads, but they don't bobble. They're really cool. Anyway, so Marcy got... No, right? So, man, why you guys tease me like?
No,
anyway,
I'm just kidding, man. You know. Yeah.
So what if my kids don't eat today? It doesn't matter. We got the really cool little figurines. Anyway, so I didn't know what that was. So we got one of those Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I think he's like 900 or something, or 9100 or something.
Yeah, that's his birth number. I don't know. Whatever. All right, guys, let's call it a night. We're just we're killing each other here.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. This has been To Be Honest, and we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
Peace out.